Okay, here we go with these, and just a few examples here for you guys to look at, and then that's about it. Nothing new today. Some of the techniques are going to be a little more challenging. The problems are going to be a little bit more serious, but there's nothing new. So, as I look at this particular problem, I can choose to get rid of the x or the y. Now, in my opinion, it makes more sense to get rid of the y's than it does the x, but I could get rid of the x. I don't choose to show you this one getting rid of the y's. The reason I don't choose to get rid of the y's is because I only have to move one of the two equations up. I only have to change one of them. I have to change this top equation. I got to get this -2 to end up to be a 6. So I know multiply the top by 3. So when I do that, 3 times -5 is -15x. 3 times -2 is -6y. And 3 times 6 is 18. And now I just add these up. All right, 3x plus -15x is -12x. The y's go away because that ends up being a 0. And 6 plus 18 is 24. Divide both sides by -12. X is -2. Put that right there. Now don't put that -2 in for either the x or the y or the other one. It doesn't make any difference. I kind of like to do the top one just because, I don't know, what the heck, why not? So -5 times -2 minus 2y is equal to 6. 10 minus 2y is equal to 6. Subtract the 10. -2y is equal to -4. Divide by -2. Y is 2. So there's that one. Okay, now let's try another one. Looking at this one, got to decide if I want to get rid of the p or the q. I want to decide to get rid of the q because I have to do the least amount of work. So I'm going to multiply this fraction by 2, this equation by 2, to take this q up to 2 to -2q. So let's multiply it. So I get 6p plus 2q is equal to 14. Add these up. 8p is equal to 8. Divide by 8. P is 1. All right, so alphabetically, P comes before Q, so I'll put it in that spot. Now I'm going to choose. Let's choose the bottom one this time. It doesn't matter, but just to give you a little variety, I'll choose the bottom one. All right, get rid of the parentheses, so multiply that out. Let's get rid of this constant too, so let's subtract it from both sides. Let's get rid of this -2, let's divide it. So Q is 4. And there we go. Now, both these two can be done the same way. Basically, the same way as ones that we did yesterday. So there's got to be more to this. All right, here's the more to this. If you look at both these, the x, I can't just multiply by one of those two equations by one number to get rid of the other one. And the same thing happens to the y. Now, there's a lot of different ways you can think about this. What I like to think about is I want to find the least common multiple between these two numbers. So I want to take, let's say I want to pick on the x's. The least common multiple between 3 and 4 is 12. So I need to take these up to 12. So I'm going to multiply this bottom equation by 3 and the top by 4. Now, the little problem is this is positive and this is positive. And so I don't want two positives. I want to get a positive and a negative. And so I'm going to go through and I'm going to multiply this. Let's change one of them to negative. Doesn't matter which one, but I'm going to. So now I multiply these. Now remember, I have to multiply every single number. -4 times 3 is -12. -4 times 2 is -8y. And -4 times 1 is -4. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times -2 is -6. Add these up. This goes away. -8 plus 9 is 1y. And -4 plus -6 is -10. So this is -10 from 1y. Now let's put this -10 into either one of them. And let's just go to the top one. Again, it doesn't make any difference. but I'm going to choose the top one. Multiply this out. Add it to both sides. Divide it by 3. X is 7. Now, could I have gotten rid of the y's? I sure could have. I would have chosen different numbers to multiply. I would have taken them both up to 6. It doesn't make any difference. I'll do this next one, showing you that options too. So now in this one, I got the same numbers, 4 and 3 and 3 and 2. So I would probably, in this one, just because of the way the signs are, I would probably pick on the y's. Notice I have a negative here and a positive here. So that means I can multiply by positive numbers to get rid of this. So I'm going to multiply this one. Now, one thing I noticed, you can always multiply. See how this is a 2? Let's multiply this equation by 2. This is a 3. Multiply this equation by 3. The reason I can do that is because they match up and they're easy and I can get rid of them. So 4 times 2 is 8x. 2 times 3y is 6y. And 2 times negative 19 is negative 38. 3 times 9x, 3x is 9x. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6y. And 3 times negative 10 is negative 30. Add these up. 17x is equal to negative 68. Ooh, that 68 makes me nervous. 17 is not very nice either, but let's see. I don't think I've done anything wrong, so let's just keep going. 7 times, ooh, I think that's 4. That is 4. Okay, so my x value is negative 4. Let's put this in. I think I did the last one in the bottom, so let's do the top. This is the x value, so 4 times negative 4 plus 3y is equal to negative 19. Negative 16 plus 3y is equal to negative 19. Add 16. 3y is equal to negative 3. Divide both sides by 3. Y is negative 1. And there we go. All right. Now, all this assignment is just really, there's just less of them that are exactly the same. But it's really relying on the same skills that we just had and what I've just demonstrated. Okay. So make sure you get done with 6.3 day 2. Looks like next week we have a quiz. We'll have to discuss how we'll take that quiz and make sure that's available for you on Zoom so you guys can take that probably during a 7th period. Okay, you guys have a good